morning, guys.
Morning.
How's it going, Cal?
Good, I'm excited for this one.
Me too. We're back in the kitchen. We're gonna go with some breakfast tacos. This is kind of in line with Cinco de Mayo, so come right back. What are we gonna call these?
Gaga garlic
shrimp tacos. We'll be right back. Woo! Keep it paleo. All right, Kel, go ahead and grab the Gaga garlic, and we'll use the little strainer side, this one, kind of shaker maybe you call it, and just go ahead and season the top of those shrimp. So go ahead and now set them season side down. You can just use your fingers, season side down, and then once they're in there, we'll season the top side. What I want you to do on here, actually let's have you do these tomatoes. I think it's easiest if you do that, and then go here. And that way you can get the little thing off at the same time, the stem. Okay, and then I'll work the pineapple. Are you good with pineapple?
I love pineapple.
Do you know how to cut a pineapple?
I do not.
What I do is I'll top and bottom off, and I'll use these little eyes as a guide for how to peel, try to get them all off without taking too much of the pineapple. Now what I'm gonna do is cut the pineapple to the similar size that you got going there. Here, you want to check on those shrimp. You could probably flip them now. What we're looking for there, you see how they're just starting to become opaque? Can you see where they get kind of more white?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
what
how
we're
you know
looking
they're
for.
done.
Yeah. Do you prefer to eat like a corn tortilla
or like a lettuce to make the tortilla shell, or corn tortilla?
Corn tortilla.
Typically.
That's what I usually go with too. But today what I want to do, we'll use cabbage. I like it because it gives a little bit more color. Let me just get into here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna plate up 3 to 4 tacos. So I wanna quarter this and then see if you can give me the best 4 shells. Let me cut here. Let's see if we can find a good example. I think that one's probably pretty good, right?
This is trickier than it looks.
It is a little tricky, right? And then let's check on that shrimp, how we look in there. And then I'll give it a little bit of water. Kind of deglaze and then go ahead and cut the heat. You can turn the heat off. Let's say those are done.
So you put water, not necessarily to add flavor, but
yeah, just kind of bring a bunch of steam into play to kind of finish them off, keep it moist, and then it'll pull any of the kind of those sticky bits from the pan.
those
All
are
right,
good.
I've got a Serrano here. If you can chop this, let's go with about that much cilantro. And then how about like fish tacos?
My favorite.
Is that your
Grilled fish
favorite?
tacos.
And do they usually come with cabbage, like a slaw type thing?
The local restaurant that we go to usually does, yeah.
Okay. I think that's pretty common, so we're gonna do, that's why I was thinking cabbage. Then we got a cabbage shell, so let's keep a little cabbage going.
Does that go in there?
Yeah, go ahead and toss that in there. And then for our slaw, I'm just gonna cut a little bit off here. Chop this one really finely. If you wanna go ahead and stir that up and then season it with salt. Just a little bit of salt in there. So I'm gonna put some of our Massie mayo in here that we made yesterday, remember that?
Yeah.
And then a little bit of apple cider vinegar. You grab a spoon down there, or is there a fork? Yeah, grab a fork. Go ahead, stir that up. And then chipotle, a little chipotle powder. We'll call this a chipotle lime aioli, which is a fancy word for mayo. So happy Cinco de Mayo, you guys. We've got our Gaga garlic shrimp tacos. Give these ones a shot. You won't be disappointed.
They're really good.
And how about a margarita? Would you have a margarita with this, or?
I would.
You would, okay.
The right time of year.
Out of training? Or
After training.
After training. So in Cinco de November, perhaps have a margarita with it. But in the meantime, Kelly and I here helping you keep it paleo.